5 signs it's time to upsize your home. Let me ask you a simple question. Have you ever walked into your own house and thought, why does this feel smaller every year? If that thought has crossed your mind even once, this video is for you. Because today I'm breaking down 5 very real signs that it might be time to upsize your home. And most people don't recognize these signs until they are already stressed, rushed, or simply stuck. So let's get into it. If we haven't met, my name is Roshan Basnet. I'm a local real estate broker here in Oakville and Burlington, and I specialize in helping families move up, not just move. Upsizing is one of the biggest financial and emotional moves you'll ever make. So let's talk about how to know when the timing is right. And stick around till the end. I'll share an Upsizer pro tip that could save you $100,000 to $200,000 that most people completely overlook. Let's start with the obvious one. You're not occasionally out of space, you are out of space every single day. Kids are sharing rooms longer than planned. Your dining table has turned into an office. The basement is simply a storage, not a living space. And the garage, let's be honest, no car is fitting in there anymore. And here's the key thing I see with families. It's not the square footage that's bothering you, it's the lack of functionality. Many homes built in the 60s, 70s, even the 80s were never designed for modern family, remote work, or busy schedules. If your house feels like it's fighting you daily, that's sign number 1. And this one sneaks up on people. Your life has changed, but your house hasn't. You want a real home office, a second living area, a backyard that actually works for your family, a kitchen that doesn't feel like a long hallway. Teenagers need privacy. Parents are working from home. And sometimes grandparents are visiting or moving in, and suddenly the layout that worked 5-10 years ago just doesn't support your life anymore. That's not failure, that's simply growth. And upsizing is often about buying the right layout, not just a bigger house. This one is huge in Oakville and Burlington. Most families don't upsize because of the living room. They upsize because of schools, elementary to middle school to high school. Then you have French immersion, the iSTEM program, IB program, AP program. I see families panic buy every year because they waited too long to think about school zones. And here's the truth. The best time to upsize for schools is before the pressure hits you. If school conversations are starting at your dinner table, you are already in that decision window. A lot of homeowners tell you, we'll just renovate. Sometimes that works, but many times it doesn't. Older homes often mean structural limitations, outdated wiring and plumbing, the permit complications, renovations costs that spiral up. By the time you add it all up, you are spending a massive amount of money to still end up with compromises. And here's the mindset shift. Sometimes selling and upsizing is actually cheaper and smarter than forcing a house to become something it never was. If you priced out renovations and felt uneasy, that's a sign. This one surprises people the most. Many families think upsizing is impossible until we run the numbers. Here's what actually changes. Your home has built equity, your income has grown, daycare costs are gone down or going away. Your financial picture is stronger than before. And when we look at the price gap between home types, sometimes the math actually works in your favor, especially when you plan properly. Upsizing is not about stretching yourself thin, it's about strategic timing. Now, if you're listening to this and thinking, okay, this sounds like us, I know exactly what's going through your head next. Before that, now let me share something personal with you. As a real estate professional, this is how I feel about 2026. I genuinely believe 2026 is shaping up to be an upsizers market. And here's why. If your current home is on the wrong side of town, the wrong school district, it's smaller, older, or functionally outdated? Let's be honest, those homes are under pressure right now. The market has weakened. In many cases, those homes have already given back most or all of the COVID price gains. And that's the part that worries people. But here's the other side of the equation, and this is where opportunity shows up. Now, think about the homes people really want. Better street, better side of town, true two-story homes, double garages, and top-tier school districts. Yes, those homes are down as well. But here's the key. If your home is down 10%, that bigger, better home might also be down 10%. But that 10% is much fatter spread. That gap, that is where upsizers quietly win. And look around. First-time buyers are taking their time. Investors are simply gone. Speculative buying has pretty much dried up. That competition you used to fight, it's not there the same way. And honestly, that's a good news, because this moment isn't for flippers or speculators. It's for real families, real needs, real moves. A market has finally come to you. But, and this is important, if you are going to upsize in this window, you must buy the right house, the right side of the street, the right neighborhood, the right long-term value, and absolutely double and triple check the school catchments. Don't assume, don't trust outdated maps. Call the school, confirm boundaries, ask the right questions, because when you upsize, you're not just buying more space, you are buying your next 10 to 15 years. Now that you know it might be time to upsize, I know exactly what you are thinking next. Should I buy first or sell first? And I also know the second question you might be quietly asking yourself. I'm only in year 3 of my mortgage. What happens next? Do I break it? Do I port it? Do I blend it? What are the penalties? These two questions stop more upsizers than anything else. So in my next video, I'm going to break it all down clearly and calmly. Buy first or sell first. Timing strategies and exactly what happens to your current mortgage. No jargons, no pressure, just real answers. Here is an upsizer pro tip that most people don't think about until it's too late. If a pool is something you want long term, it is far cheaper to buy a home that already has a pool than buy a house with a large yard and build one later. Pool installation costs have skyrocketed since COVID. Let me share a quick personal example. Back in 2012, I installed an L-shaped saltwater pool, brand new equipment, robot vacuum, waterfalls, water spouts, I mean, you name it, with stamped concrete patio, new grass, landscaping, and fencing. The total cost was about $70,000. Today, that same backyard would cost you around $200,000 to $225,000 easily. So here's the strategy. If you find a home with an existing pool, even an older pool, you are often way far ahead. You can modernize the patio, pavers, coping, landscaping, and the backyard suddenly feels brand new. And the pool liners, it's normal wear and tear, not too expensive in the big picture. What really matters is the pool structure, and that's why I always recommend a proper pool inspection before purchasing your home. If the structure is solid, upsizers usually come out far ahead buying a home with a pool already in place. If this video helped you even a little, make sure you like and subscribe so you don't miss my next video about whether to buy or sell first. And if you're thinking of upsizing, whether it's in 60 days or 6 months, reach out when you are ready. I'm Roshan Basnet, and I'll see you in my next video.